Hello everybody, my name is Rasmus Ljunggren and welcome to Dwelvers Alpha version 0.45. That's right, you heard Dwelvers. We have changed the name from Dungeon Dwellers to Dwelvers, so out of reasons that will take too long to explain right now. So, as you can see here, I have made some changes to the graphic, made the dungeon a little bit more dungeony. A little bit more brownish colors and removed the bright happy colors. So I would really like to hear your opinion about what you think about this graphic and compare it with the one I recorded yesterday, so that or the day before that. Yes, and with that video I will put up a link here and you can compare those two, and I would love to see a comment here about it. Just bear in mind that I'm not looking to make a Dungeon Keeper clone, so don't make your opinion about what graphic is closest to Dungeon Keeper, because that's not what I'm looking for. Okay, let's go. I will start this video somewhere where I left off yesterday. It's not the same dungeon, as you can see, but it has most of the things that the last dungeon had when I left off. So here we have the storage room. It's well filled by now. A lot of bricks and stuff. You can put your hands over the tables and the storage. You will see what I have collected. Here we have the farm. The imps are working like busy little bees, as I said yesterday. Yeah, and you can also see the sunlight coming in there, a little bit brighter, as you can see. So the light has I have also changed the light a little, so the dark spots in the dungeon are a little bit darker than the last video, making it more necessary to put out torches like this, so that it's more visible what's happening. So here we have some fishes. This is the first source of food that I have created in the dungeon. And nobody is able to eat it yet, but we can collect some fish. So if we build a bridge there, see an imp go. Okay, here it comes with some wood. Leave it at the bridge. You can see that little icon over there telling you how much is needed. Okay, here we go. The imps are starting their fishing. Yeah, I hope you like that animation. That's one way to do it, you know. Okay, and here we have the bar. The dwarves are getting drunk as usual. I haven't added any extra stuff to the dwarves yet. I've been occupied doing a lot of other stuff. But as you can see, I can build the tables just as I want them. In the last version they only had one table per second square, so that 4 dwarves could sit in each direction. Now I can build it a little bit like I want to. Like this. So they are having a little conference here, talking about evil stuff, and sleeping and drinking, and sleeping and drinking and talking. Okay, so what more do we want to do here? So I dig out these tiles. I decided to make that iron melter again. You know, last time I was a little bit annoyed because the imps didn't pick up the melted iron or continue working on it, but then it hit me afterwards that my storage room were filled in the last video, so that's why they didn't pick up. They didn't continue working on it. It's like if they have nowhere to store the iron, there's no need for them to produce iron. It's just so that the dungeon don't get overfilled. So let's create an iron melter here. 25 tiles. Now this the actual room creation is free, it doesn't cost anything. It's the stuff that I put into the room that will cost various materials. So here we go. These tiles are very alike. I may change some of them. One of them. I think this one will need a different appearance. But we will see. Okay, now let's see here. Metalworks room. Right now I can only do the iron melter, but let's do it like this. Okay, the iron melter I haven't put on a price for it yet, so they do it for free. But we may want some decorations. Let's put up some wall manacles over there. Don't know if they are soothing for an iron melter room, but that's up to the player to decide. Like it should be. Okay, here we go. Now we see some animations that we didn't see in the last video. The iron get poured into this little container, and then the imps have to wait for it to cool down before they can collect the iron ingot. So what do we do with the iron ingot? Well, we can create a prison. So let's create a prison. This storage room is very well filled. And this ain't. Maybe I want to create another storage room over here, just in case. And as you can see, it's very dark over here, for example. So let's put down a torch there and one there. No, yeah, and I made the roots a little bit more wood-like, so that you know what it is I am actually digging out. Well, you know, it's extremely easy to create storage rooms. So if I just put like 6 tiles here, I could create what table should we create? The square, the cross, or the round table? Why not make one of each? I feel generous today. So, and a little torch there, so that we can see what's going on. Ooh, it's really dark in the iron melter room. Let's put on some torches here and there. So, there we go. So, now I want to create the prison room. That's, let's see, that one over there. So here we go. Let's take a look here. As you can see, I got a new fish. And the iron also got new graphic, and the iron ingots and the wheat. So it's all going forward in the right direction. So now let's see here. I want to create iron bars, so that we can imprison our enemies, make them suffer. Later on, the prison room will be a combined room for the torture chamber as well. So so you will have the torture room next to the prison. I think that's it's a good idea actually, because you know, in the ordinary dungeon keeper you just transport the prisoners from the prison room to the torture room. So now we just jump over that. Well, we don't jump over it, but they could be in the same room. I don't see the reason why not. Okay, that's a stupid imp. He have locked himself in. And oh, you could go out there. Let's see what's he doing. Okay, That's a weird looking. Okay, never mind. So now we have the prison room here, and we might decorate it with some skulls like this. So here we have a skull with some fire for eyes, and maybe we want a burning hand like that. So that should terrify every intruder. So, okay then. I think that's all of the buildings that I have so far. You know, I'm getting a little bit annoyed with this. Let's see here. So here we go. Yes, so I can create it. So there we go. And then we need prison bars over there and there. And we don't have any iron ingots, or they go directly from the iron melter. Okay, we need to dig out some more here. Because we have a lot of coal, as you can see. We have 22 coals, but no iron ingots. So yeah, it's a resource management game as well as the dungeon keeper style. So you need to keep a little track of your resource, but that will be built eventually. Okay then. What I didn't show you last time was the possession spell. So now let's see what will happen. So now I've only taken over the imp's eyes, so I can see what the imp are doing. Right now he's standing here at the storage room, waiting for something else to do. So let's take someone else that are more interesting. Let's take him. Collecting water. Harvesting the wheat. Okay, now he's watering the seed. Later on the player will be able to do exactly the same thing as the imps are doing. Do different works. I don't think that will be so hard to do. Program. So I will probably do something like that. Okay, and I can also take over his mind, like this, so now I'm walking around myself, exploring the dungeon. Yeah, and you can see, I have removed those red tiles on the, red lights on the floor that were, I don't know, describing that it was my land and no one's else. And instead I have added it this dotted red line that goes through your border of your territory, so that you will know what's yours. I just thought that I had no reason having those red lines, because you know, I think it's fairly simple to see what territory is mine. If an enemy force come in here, it would be a blue line or something like that. But it isn't like he will have one there and me there, one there. So it's collected. So I think this is a good idea. So I think that's all for now. Thank you all for watching, and as I said before, I would love to hear your opinion about the graphics. So please leave a comment about it and compare it with the graphics I had in the video I recorded yesterday or the day before that. As you can see, what the changes I made, I made more neutral colors, lowered the light, and added some bump mapping.